In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Shopify Metafields to add custom product details to your store. This is a super handy feature if you want to showcase more specific information about your products that doesn't fit into the default Shopify fields. If you've ever created a product in Shopify, you're familiar with the default product fields that let you add the essentials, like the product title, description, price, and variant options. However, these basic fields might not be enough if you need to include additional details that are unique to your product or collection. For instance, you may want to add specific information like fabric type, weight, warranty details, or even nutrition facts for consumables. This is where Shopify Metafields come into play. Metafields give you the flexibility to store custom data that can be specific to each product, collection, variant, or even customer profiles. This customization is especially useful for merchants who sell items that require detailed, niche information. For example, if you're running a handmade jewelry store, you can create a metafield to list the material type used in each piece, such as sterling silver or 14K gold. Similarly, if you're managing a gourmet food store, you could use metafields to display ingredients or expiration dates for each product. To begin using metafields in Shopify, first head over to your Shopify admin dashboard. On the bottom left corner of the screen, you'll find the Settings option. Click on it. Once you're in the Settings menu, you'll notice a section called Custom Data. This is where metafields are located, and by clicking on it, you'll be able to explore the different types of metafields that Shopify allows you to create for your store. Within the Custom Data section, you'll find options to add metafields for various elements, including products, collections, variants, and more. This feature gives you the flexibility to customize your store by adding extra details that fit your specific needs. For example, if you're selling specialty lighting, you could create metafields for wattage or bulb compatibility. Shopify allows you to define the type of data each field should store, such as text, numbers, or dates, depending on the type of information you want to provide. By taking advantage of metafields, you can create a more personalized and informative shopping experience for your customers, making your store stand out from the competition. Now that you're in the Custom Data section, let's walk through the process of creating a metafield. For this example, let's say you want to add a care instructions metafield to a specific product in your store. This allows you to offer additional details like washing instructions, storage tips, or any other specific care-related info that's important for your customers. First, click on Products under the Metafields section. This will allow you to manage custom fields related to your product catalog. Then, click Add Definition to begin creating a new metafield. Let's name this field Care Instructions so customers will know exactly what to do to maintain the quality of their product. Next, choose the type of metafield. Since we're adding a text-based description, we'll select the single-line text option. This will allow you to enter a brief, yet informative description for each product. For example, you might add hand wash only in cold water and air dry, as the care instructions for a delicate wool sweater, or keep in a cool, dry place for a leather handbag. Once you've added the information, click Save, and voila! You've just created a metafield specific to that product. This extra layer of detail will help your customers feel confident about caring for their items, and it can be displayed directly on the product page, making it easily accessible. Now that we've created a metafield, it's time to assign it to an actual product in your store. To begin, navigate to your product list in Shopify and select the product you want to add the custom information to. For example, if you're selling a custom leather wallet, you'll want to add metafields that include the material type, care instructions, or any other specific information relevant to that product. Once you're inside the product page, scroll down to the bottom where you'll see the Metafields section. Here, you'll find the custom fields that you've created in the custom data area. In our case, you should see the material information metafield that you set up earlier. Next, select the material information field and enter the relevant data. For example, if you're adding information for a handmade wool scarf, you could enter 100% pure merino wool or 100% recycled polyester if your product is made from sustainable materials. After entering the data, click Save, and now your product page will feature the custom material information metafield. This provides your customers with valuable details that are unique to each product. Custom fields like these make your store more informative, improve customer trust, and enhance the overall shopping experience. Now that you've added a custom meta field, it's time to display it on the product page so your customers can see the material information or other details you've added. This is an important step because it ensures the extra information is visible and easily accessible when customers are considering a purchase. Start by navigating to your online store in Shopify and click on Customize to open the theme editor. This editor allows you to make changes to the layout and appearance of your website. Once inside the editor, select the product template. The product template is the layout used specifically for individual product pages. You'll want to find the area where you want to show your custom meta field. Whether it's directly below the product title, in the description area, or within a separate section dedicated to extra product details. In the product template, look for the option to add a custom data or metafield section. If you can't find this section right away, use the search bar in the editor to locate it, or browse through the available sections until you see an option that allows you to add your custom data fields. Once you've located the Metafield section, drag and drop it into the desired spot on the template. Now, configure the section to display the material information, or whatever custom data you've added, that you created earlier. After making these adjustments, save your changes and refresh the product page on your site. By adding this extra product information, you help create a more informative and engaging shopping experience. Your customers will appreciate the transparency, and the additional details can encourage them to make an informed purchase decision, especially if they're looking for specific materials, sizes, or features. Shopify's Metafields functionality isn't just limited to products. You can also create custom fields for product variants, which is particularly helpful when you have products available in multiple options, such as different sizes, colors, or styles. For instance, if you're selling a rug that comes in various sizes, you might want to provide specific details about the material used in each size. Or if you're selling a jacket that comes in several colors, you could share the fabric composition for each one. From the Metafields section in your Shopify admin, go to Variants. This will allow you to add custom fields specific to product variants. Click Add Definition and give your field a name that reflects the information you're adding. Select the type of metafield. If you're adding simple text, choose single-line text to allow for a short description. After setting the type of field, save your definition. Now that the custom variant meta field is created, go back to the product page where the variants are listed. Scroll down to the variants section, and you'll see the option to add specific information for each variant. After entering all the relevant variant-specific meta field information, it will be displayed directly on the product page. The information will appear beneath each variant option, allowing customers to see the unique details for each size, color, or version of the product. This level of customization adds immense value for your customers, as it allows them to compare different product variants with ease and ensures they have all the necessary details to make an informed decision. Whether you're selling a personalized sweater with different embroidery options or sports shoes in different colors, variant-specific Metafields provide clarity and transparency that can help boost conversions. Shopify Metafields are not just useful for individual products or variants, they can also be applied to collections. This feature is incredibly beneficial if you want to add extra details to an entire group of products, such as a holiday collection, exclusive items, or a limited-time sale. For example, if you're launching a spring collection or promoting a summer sale, you can add custom fields to provide customers with more context about the collection or its unique attributes. Here's how to add Metafields for collections. Go to the Metafields section in your Shopify admin and select Collections. This allows you to create custom fields specifically for collections. Click Add Definition and give the field a name. Choose the type of field you want to use. If you're simply adding a brief description or tagline, the single-line text option works perfectly. For a more detailed description, you might opt for rich text to allow for bolding, bullet points, or even hyperlinks. Once you've configured the meta field, click Save to store your definition. Now, when you go to edit a collection in your Shopify store, you'll have the ability to add the meta field information that you've defined. For example, if you created a field for season and you're working on a winter collection, you could add information. This information could also highlight any exclusive features of the collection, such as sustainable sourcing or new arrivals, helping customers better understand what makes the collection unique. By using Metafields for collections, you can add a personalized touch to each product grouping, making your store's organization and messaging more dynamic. Whether you want to describe the theme, special offers, or timing for a collection, Metafields give you the flexibility to communicate relevant details clearly to your customers. This enhanced visibility not only improves the shopping experience but can also drive sales by showcasing the special value of certain product groups. Once you've added and configured Metafields for your products, variants, and collections, it's important to preview how the custom information will appear on your live store. This ensures that the data displays properly and that the layout looks good on both desktop and mobile devices. Start by going to your online store in Shopify and clicking Customize. This will open your theme editor, where you can make changes and see a live preview of your store's design and layout. Next, select a product or collection that you've added custom Metafield data to. You should see that information displayed in the area where you placed your custom data section. Take the time to review the layout on different devices. Check both the desktop and mobile views to make sure the Metafields appear clearly and are positioned correctly. Ensure that the information doesn't look cluttered and that it enhances the customer's experience. If everything looks great, you're ready to publish your changes. Simply click the Publish button, and your updates will go live, allowing your customers to view the new Metafields on the product and collection pages. Previewing before publishing is a great way to ensure that the added Metafields provide a seamless experience for customers, and that they fit within the overall design of your site. Whether you've added size details, care instructions, or promotional dates, your customers will now have easy access to all the valuable information that's unique to your store. By reviewing the changes first, you can guarantee a polished final result, giving your online shop an edge over competitors by offering clear and helpful product details. If you've added Metafields to your products, variants, or collections but can't see them on your live store, don't panic. There are a few things you can try to fix it. First, try clearing your browser's cache and cookies. Sometimes your browser might be showing you an older version of the page, and clearing this data will ensure you're seeing the most recent version of your store. Next, make sure you saved your changes and refresh the page. It's easy to forget that the page needs to be updated after making adjustments, so giving it a quick refresh might solve the issue. If that doesn't work, there could be an issue with your theme's code. In that case, you may need to manually add the Metafield code to your theme's liquid files. To do this, go to Online Store Themes Edit Code. In the file where you want to display the Metafield, usually either product.liquid or collection.liquid, you need to add the following code. Just replace namespace with your Metafield's namespace and key with the field's identifier. This tells Shopify exactly where to show your custom Metafield data. After you've made that change, refresh your store again, and your Metafield should show up. If you're still having trouble, double-check that you've created the Metafields correctly and assign them to the right products or collections. These steps should help you get everything working properly.